What's up guys, John here. I'm a certified public accountant who loves the subject of personal finance. Many clients ask me, what is life insurance? And how much coverage do they need? If they need one, when and where should they buy one? In this video, I'm going to answer all these questions and I'm going to go over this topic. Please watch the whole video until the end so you will know what are the things to look for when you are shopping for one. So why do you need life insurance? Generally, the purpose of life insurance is to provide peace of mind by making sure that the financial loss will be alleviated in the event of your death. So if you financially support a spouse, children, or aging parent, then you definitely need life insurance. Then the next question is, how much life insurance do you need? To answer this question, you gotta first determine how much income your loved one will need annually. Then you multiply that by 20. Think of it, if you pass away, how much would your spouse need in order to live the same lifestyle? If that number is 100,000, then you do 100,000 by 20. Then you also need to add on the amount of debt you currently have, such as mortgage, car loans, or credit card debt, because you want to have enough life insurance to pay off those things as well. You don't want them to worry about those. So you got to add that to the amount we just come up with. The next thing you got to add is the amount you want to have for your children's education. This is for people who choose to pay the education for your kids in the event you pass away. You don't want to have your spouse to worry about this thing. So if you want to pay all those things, you got to add those as well. Be it 100,000, 200,000, you will add those numbers up. Now you want to subtract from the total amount you figure out as of right now, right? You want to subtract your current savings and the current college saving you have it right now. So if you already have 300,000 setting up on the side and also 20,000 for education saving on the side, that's 320. You want to subtract from the amount that we just figured out, because that means you already set it up. I take care of part of it, so don't include in the calculation, right? After you have the amount right now, you want to round up to the nearest $1 million. And that is how much insurance you should buy. All right, so quickly to recap. Once you figure out the annual income your spouse needs times 20, add up all the debt, add up the education saving you want to save up for your kids, subtract what you currently have, your current nest egg and current college saving. That amount you round up to the nearest $1 million. That's the amount of insurance you will need. Now let's talk about what's the difference between term life insurance and permanent life insurance. The term life insurance is they have the coverage for only a limited period of time. Generally they are 20 years or 30 years, and they usually cover you up to age 65. Term life insurance is also much cheaper. The premium is much cheaper because it only covers a period of time. It has no cash value and there's no saving component in the life insurance. Cash value meaning there's a certain amount of money, the premium you pay every year, they put it as a saving inside the policy. So in the event you cancel the policy, they will pay you out. Usually it's very small amount, but term life insurance doesn't have this. All right, that's why the premium is very cheap. Permanent life insurance is different. It insures you for your whole life. So it will always pay out an amount in the event of your death. And it is generally more expensive. Generally, they're about 10 times, at least 10 times more expensive than the term life insurance because it insures your whole life. There is cash value and there is saving account component inside the policy. Like I mentioned before, if you have a permanent life insurance and you've been paying premium for 15 years, for whatever reason you just decide to cancel it, the cash value, if it's $20,000, that means when you cancel the policy, the insurance company will pay you the $20,000 that's already inside your policy. So there is cash value inside a permanent life insurance. Personally, I recommend when you're just starting out, I would recommend buying the term life first, because that buy you the most amount of coverage for your money. You go with 20-year term or 30-year term, depending on your current age. If you're just starting out working, you're 25, 28, then buy the maximum 30 years. If you are already 40, 45, then you go with 20-year term life insurance. So how to buy a policy? If you're buying for term life, first of all, you want to check with your company first if you're working for somebody. A lot of companies nowadays, part of their benefit package is to have certain term life insurance policy with you. You want to check with your HR, find out how much coverage you have, and then next thing you want to think about is, do you want to buy an individual policy? What you have with your work is a group policy. When you leave the company, that's it, the coverage stops. If you have an individual policy that stay with you because it's yours, that will stay with you from job to job. I personally recommend having an individual policy, and you can buy term policy using policygenius.com. You go onto the website, fill out a questionnaire, they will give you a quote. From that point on, they will start shopping for you from different company, and then the process is very straightforward. Then you could pick a policy and finish off there. What to look for when shopping for a policy? Term policy, basically it's a commodity. It's a very standardized product. There's no other bells and whistles that come with it. It just covers your life for a period of time. So any reasonably financial secure insurance company will be able to pay out the death benefit. So don't waste too much time researching a company's financial positions. Your goal is to buy the cheapest policy you can get and most coverage you can get that fit your budget, right? Avoid any of the upsell for permanent life insurance for the time being. If you decide not to use the online marketplace, you want to talk to an agent who sell term life insurance. A lot of time the agent will upsell you for a permanent life insurance because their commission is bigger by selling you a permanent. But you could just politely tell them, at the moment my goal is to get the most coverage I can, so I want to stick with term life policy. But if my financial situation change or my income situation change and I have more budget for it, I will look into it permanent policy in a later date. All right. So in summary, if you don't already have a life insurance but need it, start today. Start shopping today. First of all, start doing the calculation. Figure out how much policy, how much coverage you will need. Then look into your budget. How much can you afford to allocate for buying a life insurance policy? I mean, don't delay this. Having a life insurance policy is a foundation for your financial plan. So anybody will need it. All right. So run the coverage calculation again and make sure you have enough. I would like to hear from you. Leave your comment and question below. I want to know if you have any life insurance right now. Have you gone back and reviewed the coverage since you bought it? I also do personal financial consultation. Any inquiry, my email can be found at the description section below. My channel is about personal finance. Every week I post video like this to share some useful information. If you like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. It will help my YouTube algorithm. And check out my other video here. Alright, thank you.